The scammers online spreading their lies, pumping stocks with dollar signs in their eyes. But we see through the noise, cut through the mold, calling out fraudsters. Truth be told, hey, expose the lies, let the story unfold. Truth be told, yeah, shining the light on the tricks they sold. No hype, no spin, we bring the facts, let the truth roll in. Fraudsters beware, your game's getting old. We're taking it back when truth be told.
Well, we're going to cut it short because I realized I forgot to make an edited video this week. Ah! Welcome, everyone, to the 2025 Baggie Awards show, our first annual show of this wrap-up nature since we've done the whole show. Last time, we were busy getting subpoenaed by Bill Pulte. By the way, my name is Noisy Korax, a guy who still knows how to tie a tie better than Bill Pulte.
Or at least wear one that's an appropriate length.
So,
At least somebody who knows how to wear one that is an appropriate length, not one that goes to your
or
ankles.
tie it appropriately,
Mhm.
or use a tie clasp. Or there's so many tricks, even if you fuck up on the tie. But anyway, our two wonderful guests, as per usual, for our award show is Amy and Platinum.
For our Baggie Awards.
We have our main award, which is the rocket ship. And then for all of our other special purpose awards, Amy will be handing out certain ones that she desires as awards. But first, we have, starting out, a Lifetime Achievement Award to give out. Today, based on things that happened this week, we have a Lifetime Achievement Award for most vile and despicable baggie ever. I'd like to say this is the first time in the meme stock community we've had to deal with someone being accused of inappropriate behavior with minors, but this would actually be the second time that we've dealt with this discussion. Some people in the MMTLP community might, be aware of Rich Fucker and that whole situation. Not really important for our discussion tonight, but I don't do clip-ons. I actually tie my ties. But
I can even tie a bow tie.
I can't do that. Bow ties are, I don't know what it is. They just out of my league, I guess.
Well, I don't want to give Houston. This is his award. Because I don't feel like he's deserving of any of my awards.
I feel before we get into what he is accused of, especially prize at 20 years to life. Yeah, we'll get to that in a second. I feel like some people may not know Houston Wade fully. Besides,
congratulations.
Congratulations on your ignorance. I wish I had it.
Same.
But last time we were talking about Houston Wade on the show, we had talked about him because, we'll get to that situation. But I had become aware of him because of the whole pick your own battles. Winged Rhino, you may know him for the Houston Wade Always Lies subreddit, I believe. We're going to have stuff from that. So, I might be wrong. I might be right on that, but we'll get to that in a second. He had been chronicling the whole Houston Wade saga, his own problems with Houston Wade, including Houston Wade's bankruptcy after he got slapped with, and what is going to seem wholly ironic considering what we're discussing today, where he accused his neighbor of running a child sex trafficking ring in the state of Washington that was being hidden by local law enforcement. The guy lost his business prospects in the area, and he promptly sued Houston Wade. Houston Wade, during the what's called the pre-trial phase, where we do discovery and all these things, Houston Wade proceeded to basically no-show and flaunt the court's orders for him to turn over discovery and produce witnesses. When he failed to produce witnesses and things like that, Houston Wade got slapped with a default judgment for over $500,000. And rightfully so, because if you're going to make statements and can't prove the veracity of them and harm someone irreparably, you should be held liable for them. So that was the last time we were here. There were some things that have happened in the intervening time. There was Houston Wade accusing the president, apparently having damning videos of Trump groping a teen. That never happened. We also had Houston Wade accuse, let me make sure that, yeah, this is the Houston Wade lies, accusing others of supporting rapists. Gee, I don't remember anyone supporting you, Houston. Of course, last time we had number one cuck on the show, where he was using, where is it on here? Oh yeah, he was using Houston Wade as a source for his unverified claims against Platinum. Funny that, seeing as number one cuck John Hartranett was busily trying, along with Michael, trying to accuse me of being a pedo when he's like using one as a fucking source for his shitty conspiracy theories. So, that brings us to today, where on Thursday, Houston Wade was picked up in a child sex sting, where the local police department, along with NCIS and the county SWAT, had been basically, as we learned, sending messages back and forth between Houston Wade and a police officer pretending to be an 11-year-old child.
See, but like that doesn't just happen randomly, right?
No.
Like either like they were on that app and they found him, or they were surveilling him longer than the 110 days that this went on. I don't know, but that doesn't.
Which brings up something that we're going to get to later, because someone had posted months prior, apparently, on X in the like meme stop zone.
Yeah, but they said they didn't know that. They were just like,
right. I mean, that could very well be a possibility, but at the same time, like that's something that has to be investigated, right?
Yeah, but I think it might have been like those apps that he was on, because he was on two, like I think there's an app called Hush, and
yes,
they moved over to an
if your app is called Hush, I have some red flags to wave in the air. Holy fuck.
So it might have just been them finding somebody on there, and he was on there.
Yeah. Also, his account name on there, super, super duper sus. Authority figure, like.
Yeah.
Like rubbing my axe. That's cute that you think he's going to get commissary deposits.
Yeah. Even like,
I don't think you can get super chats. I don't think you get super chat money for your commissary account.
We do know that they did drop one of the charges. So they dropped the rape of a child. They kept the communication with a minor for immoral purposes, and they kept the attempted child molestation charges. Right. So, I'm just going to put this part of it on the screen here so you get the case number and everything. We are also going to show the counts, but we are not showing the probable cause section. Absolutely fucking not.
No.
If you want to ruin your mind for life, go ahead and read that. But
well, if you have kids that are like that have a cell phone, I encourage you to actually read it, because you need to know what's going on out there. Like,
and
this
how
is the definition.
But like reading it is it's disturbing and it's very difficult. I was reading it last night and like got so upset I almost like threw up, like, because it's just terrible. But like I have a 10-year-old, so like.
Well, and I was listening and I actually started crying when you started crying.
Me too.
Like too much.
It's too much. Like it's just it's awful.
But if you have kids and you're warning them about creepy weirdos, like I've always been like, you gotta watch out for the creepy weirdos. Like, this is the definition of a creepy weirdo. And so you just need to know like what's out there. And so
I would say more than a creepy weirdo. Like, this is
a predator.
Talk to your kids about it, right? Like, I don't know.
Right.
Yeah, you don't want to scare them too bad, but.
Right.
So don't read the probable cause, but
don't read the probable cause section. We also know from a recent news article that was dropped that he pled not guilty on his arraignment that happened that day. So as far as
good luck with that.
Well, okay. First of all, I just want to say, as someone who does know how that stuff works? The answer here is yes. Yes, they can.
What, garnish his commissary?
Yes, they can garnish it as part of the judgment. Yeah,
right.
they can.
But like that's assuming he's going to get any commissary deposits.
Right. On the assumption, but they can continue to do what's called a non-wage garnishment, which means his commissary would be considered a bank account, and they could file an order with the court. In Kansas, you can do it once every month and try and seize. I believe you can seize up to a certain dollar amount of the judgment from the bank account once a month. Wage garnishment in Kansas, you can garnish up to 25% of someone's paycheck. So if he had a work release job or something like that, or he worked in the prison, they could also garnish that. So options to still get that defamation judgment are out there. So yeah, he pled not guilty.
Wouldn't the person, wouldn't they have to like go to court and ask for that, or
they would just file an order with the court asking for the garnishment? It'd be the same way with his pizza job. They would just file the order for the garnishment.
Well, because they were already doing that, right?
Right. They'll probably release that one because at least in the state of Kansas, even if you have multiple employers, you can have only one active wage garnishment. So they'll probably, he doesn't work here anymore, release that one, and then they'll garnish his if he even gets a job. But you know, there's one other thing here that's super creepy. If you did happen to read the probable cause section, you will know that on the 11th was the original intended sting date, but it had to be called off. And then it was set for the 17th.
They didn't have like a backup car or something for that.
Yeah. So here is this.
This is his live stream from the 11th.
Yes.
But it's I was supposed to go on a date tonight with a young lady who lives out here. And she can't get out because all the roads going across these rivers, they're closing all the bridges because the water's touching the bridges. And so we're not going out after the show tonight. Maybe we'll get a chance over the weekend. I don't know.
Yikes.
Well, you know, right before that, he's talking about Jake GPT's amazing DD, and then right after that,
yeah,
he goes into the next bridge 10Q.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What is it about Next Bridge and do we need to have maybe we can have John Berta's next life after the SEC charges as John Berta to catch a predator in the MMPLP community.
Right here.
Characters running around there.
We also have his comment section. Oh, hey, there's me. Houston Wade winning the Lifetime Achievement Award for confession to projection gets a $500K defamation lawsuit judgment for falsely accusing a neighbor of being a pedo, only to find out he's the child diddler. The comment section is basically just turned into a roast show where even people who were following him are just fucking torching him.
Good.
Live.
I mean, there's, obviously people are, innocent until proven guilty, but
right.
This dude,
this is pretty black and white. If
his brother made a post saying it's true.
He was undercover
Thank you for the segue.
Who was about?
He was talking to an undercover cop the whole time.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And to be honest, as much of a douchebag as Gardner Wade is, I really do feel for him and his family in this situation. As someone who has gone through similar circumstances before, this is not a pleasant situation to have to go through. Mine was significantly less bothersome or troublesome than this situation. But nonetheless, this situation would wish on fucking nobody. This ruins families. It's fucking horrible. And you know what? We'll just
he didn't make excuses for him, so that's good.
And he didn't make excuses either, which is better than a whole lot of other people that we're about to get to. Speaking of other people but before we go down that road, we thought Houston Wade also was going down the right path. I mean, this is the guy who got rid of his GameStop shares because he thought that, Ryan Cohen was being a dickbag. But, apparently not so much. Other people who took the high road, Sal deleted the post, but as opposed to other people we're going to talk about who deleted their previous Houston Wade content, he admitted up front, no excuses, get rid of the pedo stuff. Get rid of the pedo guy in any of my content, and said up front that he was denouncing and getting rid of the content. Good on him. What isn't good on is deleting content and then pretending like you never knew him.
You made it
How you
private.
doing, PP?
You made every Houston appearance, all of his shows.
Yeah, even the Plootfest one.
Private. Yeah.
Well, the Plootfest one was already
somebody was
down.
like, can somebody call him and ask him? And he's like, I don't know him.
Well, he actually said Sal talks to him. So he said,
"Oh, is that
he?
so? Is that why? Then why was he the guy that hooked you up so you could do your charity live stream thing, or why was he the guy that you were like, hey, are you free this week? Probably Wednesday evening. Link, let's set up the show. I'll DM you."
Oh wow, this
Lots
was
of that.
While the plan was almost, I think the plan was almost out at this point too. They probably talked about how much money they're going to get from Bed Bath & Beyond.
Yeah, lots of come be on the show. Yeah.
Oh, there's salary.
I have the 2 live streams that he pulled down. So dear PP Seeds, the internet is forever if you want to continue to play this game.
Only he put something like Amy the Shill tagged me in it. Is it real or is it bullshit? And then some guy was like, if it's from Amy, it's definitely fake. And so I don't know if you saw my post where I put how it started versus how it's going.
Yeah, where they were all
like, you can't, Amy's post, whatever, it's fake. And then a few minutes later, it's like, the arrest is real. I'm looking for a photo now. I was like, right.
Yeah, no, definitely not. Unless he's, delivering pizzas from his prison cell to the other inmates. I don't know.
I don't know. They get pizza. Is it going to be ramen soup?
Before we go into our next section of people, honey buns. There you go. He'll be delivering his honey buns on.
That's like currency.
Next person who handled this situation really poorly needs an introduction, and this one was provided by Gorilla Meat, so I'm sure you'll enjoy it. So Michael did one better than pretending that he was not affiliated. He basically went into super conspiracy fucking land and decided that this was all part of his Epstein conspiracy theory, that this was a big psyop to take down Pulte and PP and him because they were onto the truth. They were catching on and they had to stop them. They had to stop him.
What?
So, yeah, Michael, because Michael has decided to add Houston Wade into his Epstein conspiracy theories because, of course, he's a liberal, so he must, just be naturally a pedophile, right, guys?
Jesus. It's not even the right. version of there.
We already saw the like, I think we've actually played one of these videos, so we're not going to.
Yeah,
we're just going to show that it's a thing.
Yeah, super
and move on.
Super weird.
Thank you.
Don't forget Crinkle. There he is. I mean, did you think we were going to forget about him in this story? Did you really think we were? Like, because he continued to go on a tear, like talking about, oh, should I do a live stream about, pedo Jeffrey Epstein or pedo Houston Wade? And of course, he's got his entire group of crazies. Oh, Houston Wade was part of Soros and Antifa and it just keeps going. So naturally, some humor had to be injected into this situation, and Meltdown provides. Just taking his own conspiracy theories and throwing them back in his face. Then, of course, we had this one. Michael's connections to Houston Wade, pedophile network, too obvious to ignore. I'm not saying Michael is a deep state Mossad agent pedophile. I'm just pointing out the obvious close connections between him and Houston Wade. Did you have a saying for this photo of, like, I cropped this on a whim for a banner, and everybody has been using it, and I appreciate that.
I tweeted it out. I tweeted it out and said, find a man who looks at you the way that Michael looks at this alleged pedo. And I said, don't skip on zooming in on that ad
on that microphone
on the mic,
which is a great transition to our next person in this saga.
Yeah, really goes.
How many only the youngs does it take to find the pedophile, guys?
So many only the youngs. Bill Pulte fucks only the young.
And then he always plays that song. Remember, he used to play it on Spaces all the time.
The Taylor Swift song, like a Taylor Swift song, like for little girls.
So weird.
Yeah.
If someone doesn't want to be connected to any way to Jeffrey Epstein, maybe don't publicly brag about having friends. Well, maybe if you don't want to be connected to a pedophile, like say,
don't have them at your party on stage.
On stage, on the couch with you, the casting couch, as it were. Again, even the baggies are using this picture, and it makes me feel so warm inside. Like, this, I'm pretty sure, is why Michael is so pissed off at me these past couple days, because I memed him so hard and I wasn't even fucking trying. And of course, he was invited to the second one,
fully paid.
It was only for political reasons he didn't go.
Yeah. Fully paid.
Gross.
And of course, the live stream that he pulled down. Then, of course, now I've been holding off on showing this one. People who knew about this one, though.
Yeah.
So, to explain this one, on X, formerly Twitter, shitter, if you want to call it that, you can create lists, which you can put content creators in, and then you can have followers to that list. So it allows you to have sort of a community around a certain group of commentators. This one for Bill Pulte still exists. And it used to be just a bunch of housing people, obviously the house here. What it doesn't have anymore, but used to have, was Bill Pulte's softcore Zoomer porn stash. Softcore porn stash of ladies getting their boobies out. Ladies that are more than likely 10 years his junior. And that's being charitable. So yeah.
And for what it's worth, Bill Pulte's 37 for people who think they're 40-year-olds or
55-year-olds?
Yeah. So when you hear Bill Pulte say only the young, just keep in your mind, how young is young are we talking about here? Are we talking about Houston Wade young, or are we just talking about questionably young?
Can we do the awards now? I don't want to.
I know, right? I think that pretty well covers.
Let's have fun.
Yeah, that pretty well covers that. Before we get started with the awards, the main ones that were voted on, I do want to let you know, and let me get the links out for them, that we did have a few awards that I was going to do a video for them, and then this Houston Wade stuff came out, and so I was digging into that. So we have 2 awards that are basically vote only. Not voice vote only. Whoopsies. I didn't want to hit that as entered like that. Boom. So there's the link for the XChat. That's the first poll. It's for the SovSit award. And then there's the other award, which is for the Sent from My iPhone award. If you are not on X or you can't access those links that were just dropped, they are on the YouTube channel. There is one secret poll that is on the YouTube channel, and I will tell you that award is for the it is for the why did I blank on it? That's so me on a normal night. Oh yes. It is the Baggie Award for Most Bigoted Baggie. And the nominees are Chris Soika, Michael AME, Nelson Willis, and Remez. You can only vote on that one on the YouTube side. So I will drop the link for that right now.
Have people already been voting?
Yes.
Okay.
Because I dropped these polls before we started. I'm just putting them out here. Those will be towards the end of the show because I meant to get those polls out sooner, but we didn't get to it. So we have our first award is for, let me clear this out and then get us set up because I want to get the nomination video up. There it is. So our first nominee, our first award is for Unhinged Baggie. So I will play the nominees and then we will return with giving. We'll let you voice vote. Rubbing my axe, just drop in the chat, and when we get to that poll,
well, and link.
Yeah, you can use the link to see who is.
No. Link is, or it's like backwards link. He says he has no YouTube.
Oh, he doesn't have YouTube. Just vote here. Or vote on it.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
you can voice chat vote it, but you know, but you should be able to still see, even though you can't vote on those polls. So our first one is for Most Unhinged Baggie Award, and we're going to play the nominee video so you know who, and then we will give the award winners. I'm going to actually switch it to this. There we go.
Marantz rants.
Oh my
I don't need to prove myself to nobody. I got something that makes you think twice, bro. Yup.
No.
That's all. You know, I don't have to fight that fair fight anymore. Those years have come and gone. I ain't got shit to prove to nobody.
You just racked a gun.
You know what I mean, Chili B?
Yeah.
Straight out of Costco.
Straight out of Costco.
Philanthropos.
Let's talk now.
Yeah, let's talk now, motherfucker. You came out to rat trap, motherfucker.
Okay,
I got you out that little burrow you're fucking hiding in, motherfucker.
Okay,
I can see right through you, you fucking faggot pussy.
Okay.
You can't trick me, I'm the Lord. I run with the Lord, you can't trick me, motherfucking demon.
Yeah, okay, that's kind of enough of that.
Michael AME.
You know, because if we find out, like, oh, wow, like, that's a gold mine as far as, like, the fraud in MMTLP, you know, just that alone is more than 100%, right? Like, or, you know, and it's the same, because it's the same group targeting the same people. That's why Catherine Rumler was there in FINRA to make sure this process was going. Like, Ghislaine Maxwell was a moderator on 10 of the top biggest subreddits, right? So they were purposely, they had this down to a science of how to offload from the institutions, because the institutions were on the same team as these people, offload onto retail people, and then bankrupt it. That was their whole model. And all these different things like Reddit and all that stuff all play into it.
Nelson Willis.
I can only transfer you to her, but I will preface.
This will not stand. This will not stand. And you're doing what this exactly is, Rebecca. And you know I'm right. You're stalling. This is a stall tactic. You're doing this because May 7th is right around the corner, and you're waiting on the brief, the response to my brief from the defense, and you're doing this as a stall tactic to delay, because now you're making me go back through hoops to get a filing done as I sent them into you. These are not exhibits. They are motions. The title is motion, not an exhibit. How are you doing this to me with a straight face? How are you deceiving me with a straight face? Yeah, you go ahead and end this call, Rebecca, because I'm going to come down there to that court. I'm going to drive to your court. I will be there before the 7th, and we will. I demand that you guys immediately get the judges involved. I'm going to finally get the Supreme Court supervisory role initiated in this case.
And those are your nominees for the 2025 Most Unhinged Baggie.
Alrighty.
We'll give this one the unicorn for.
This is a very close race.
Most unhinged.
Actually, it was not close at all by our polls.
Oh, okay.
Winning with 80 votes, and the next closest with 30. Michael AME is our winner for Most Unhinged Baggie. Morantz came in second place. Third place.
Unicorn crazy. Unicorn crazy. Here's your word, Michael.
I need like a bottle of
not
Prozac as the
even
award.
close at all.
I need like a little thing next to me that like I can sit it next to. It's Michael.
Alrighty. So our next award is for the That's So Baggy Award. And I will get that queued up, and then we will present that award.
That's So Baggie Award, an award for a moment that is so emblematic of natural baggy behavior that it needs to be immortalized. PP and the gang fall for the Enron parody.
Crazy thing, by the way, to have intro before you introduce yourself. I mean, I think like the reality that somehow, I'm from Arkansas. Somehow this kid from Arkansas owns the Enron trademark. The actual and the copyright and all this IP and everything that goes with it. And you think about how big Enron was 30 years ago, 40 years ago. It's mind-blowing to me. Not even for myself, but just in general, how something like that could just end up in the open market. I think it's fascinating.
Morantz's brother roasts him on TikTok.
And I'll quote his wife directly. She once said, "Our marriage is a facade. This guy makes poor decisions and then lies about them. But I spend the vast majority of my free time with my children or on vacation with my significant other, and I have no toxicity in my life. Everything he does is a fraud. Everything he does is a scheme or a scam. He didn't understand I was selling a product. He is selling nothing. He's not trying to even sell you GameStop. He's just so narcissistic, he wants you to watch him every day, talk about something that doesn't really matter. And never forget, from the age of 16, the very first time this guy hit my mother and was thrown out of the house and had to move in with his high school girlfriend, shout out to Misty, on 49th Ave. From that day forward, this guy's been dead to me. I won't be attending his funeral either. Your friends don't know, but Rico knows.
MMTLP Baggie's simp for convicted felon Trevor Milton.
This is a story we've been following alongside the MMTLP community, and I don't know how much you've been able to look into that, but I'm just going to tell your story, and then I can kind of fill in the gaps as to how they align. But if you could, I loved your interview with Tucker Carlson. Thought it was fantastic. I probably watched that thing 3 times because I'm so aligned with what happened to you and how these things go down.
Bed Bath & Beyond Baggies fall for large prank and secret chill chat.
So we're like, we should make a fake group chat, right? So you see Dolphin made the chat and he added
Me.
Like
and then
a
6
lot
other
of people. Right, 6 other
Jennifer.
people. Then Jennifer, then Bob, then Bull, then Bailey, and Venturia Kaplan. And so Algo starts, and he's like, that's what I've been saying, same as always. Anyway, tell her not to worry. I'm going to add Sonny Korax on his ult. So that's the start of it. So then right after
he
that,
added
look on the
the
screen.
not SEC agent.
Yes, Algo added not SEC agent.
Of course, that's you, by the way, just so you know.
You know, I didn't even have a code word ready. Just the first thing that popped in my mind was this idea, so code word. So I frantically I opened Google Maps, I typed in market maker Vancouver to try to find like a code word that would be related to a market maker somehow. I couldn't find a market maker, but I zoom in and I start scrolling around on the map, and the one thing that pops up is a farmer's market on Larch Street in Vancouver. And I went, oh, Larch, that's an easy word. I'll choose that.
And those are your nominees for the 2025 That's So Baggie Award.
Alrighty. And your winner for the 2025 That's So Baggie Award is PPShow falls for the Enron parody. Second place went to Rico Roasts Marantz, and third place went to the Bed Bath & Beyond pranking. Barely edging out Trevor Milton.
Sure, guys.
I'm going to shuffle Platinum, the next winner, into the chat, so you're not just sitting there looking pretty. You can announce a couple of these. Before we do move on, though, we do have some honorable mentions that I want to get to. I forgot those. I'll try and keep up with those as we go along. So honorable mentions for most unhinged. We had Oratex Guy, MJL, Owl of the Matrix, Ethan Leibovitz, 100 Miles an Hour, Jack Schmitty, and Cubicle.
Oh, those are all great honorable
They
mentions.
are great. Congratulations, guys.
The honorable mentions for the That's So Baggie Award, Cubicle again.
He deserves it.
Aries Trades paid Basher parody post.
Oh,
tricking them with that
deserves its own award, honestly.
Yeah, that wasn't a baggie. I mean, like.
Well, he wasn't a baggie, but them falling for it is the That's So Baggie.
Right.
The Everyone Goes Private on X prank, and the Fort Bragg conspiracy theory.
That was also me. Thank you. I get those awards.
I'll have to send you some awards then, Platinum. Alrighty. So our next nominee, I believe our next set of nominees is for the worst grift. While the video plays, I will give you that one, Platinum. 1 second, let me see here.
I actually am going through your Twitter to see if I voted for the ones who are winning. So I have it right here. I can see.
Alrighty.
Is the award for worst grift. The 4 nominees about to be presented are quite possibly the worst grifters in the meme stock community. And they are PP Seeds for the PP coin and PP NFT card grift.
Yeah, right now. I'm just going to attach a fucking bag to myself, man,
right,
okay?
Share
that might
this
be better.
Here we go.
Yeah, let me share your thing, and I'll be back literally like 2 seconds. I just, again, like I got literally bottles of water next to me empty. Give me just 1 second. Go ahead. Go ahead, Travis. Jazz says, PP, who the fuck is selling? Selling what? PP coin? I have no idea. I have 50%, and you can check the wallet. I haven't sold any of it. So you can look for yourself. It's probably just like early buyers and shit.
Michael's definitely dumping.
So, you know, it's going to be kind of rocky, fellas. You know, that's kind of how it is for a little bit. It's only day one. It's only fucking day one, man. It's up fucking 4,000%, man. You know? I'm honestly shocked. All right. Regarding GameStop, I do want to take a look at some of the stuff here. Yeah, I have no intention to sell my position.
But apparently it's down 30% since you went on a PP break.
Is it? It looks like it bounced back up.
Somebody said that. I don't know.
Yeah. Someone out there is trolling where they're like selling when I go piss. I swear, I'm not even taking my phone with me, man. It's been sitting here charging the whole goddamn time.
The coming soon trademark Bear Trap documentary.
Guys, there's so much to discuss with this documentary that couldn't possibly do it in the amount of time we have. But I really want to express to everybody how important it is for us to tell the story that's never been told. There has been no media depiction of any portion of this event, from dumb money to that James Janney nonsense or whatever his name is, to everything in between that has come close to telling this story. And this started as the germ of an idea. Handlebar is really the impetus for this. He is somebody who has an unbelievable skill at bringing people together and getting the best out of everyone. Really is like the maestro of an orchestra, and he's very subtle with his brilliant ways. Ian is not here right now. So Tim, Ian, and I have been primarily working on the writing sessions.
Kevin MULN rug pulls his own wealth fund investors in quantum biopharma in order to get sweet stock promotion bonus that he was contracted for by Quantum.
Yeah, we can all talk about it.
Yeah, Yeah. So I know you're involved in a spoofing lawsuit. Maybe you can kind of talk about that and maybe jump off from that as to the issues in the marketplace. Maybe Kevin, you could talk about that a little bit.
So Kevin, I can take the lead.
Okay.
And you guys can talk about the general market. So
that's fine.
So it happened like a few years ago. Then we were like, whatever we did, the price of the stock was going to go down.
Kai Smoledge, Crinkle Fry, Meme Coin, Punk and Dunk.
History remembers Roosevelt for his love of the outdoors, his passion for conservation, and his relentless pursuit of justice. However, few knew of his peculiar obsession with a humble food, crinkle-cut fries.
If you love memes and crispy fries, then you need to check this out. Crinkle Fries. Meme coins are dropping in just 8 days. Don't miss out on grabbing some crispy fries during the pre-sale. Head over to crinklefries.com and join the fun. Remember, the early bird gets the fries. Get them while they're hot. Click the link below and be part of the crispest community in crypto. Today I've got something sizzling hot to share with you. Imagine combining your love for crispy, delicious crinkle fries with the booming world of cryptocurrency.
And those are your 2025 nominees for Worst Meme Stock Grift.
All righty. You ready, Platinum?
Yeah, the winner is who I voted for, which is Kevin MULN and his quantum scam.
I also find this amusing that someone revealed our trap discussion topic for today. Oh my!
Well, hold on. We have to present Kevin MULN with his award.
Yeah, good job. There you go. Congrats. Yeah, it's funny how he brags about getting the share price up, but doesn't mention that he was using his clients' money to buy almost a million shares.
That's right.
Now
it was
he wants
because of his strategic guidance in his public communication.
We should have had like a clap track, right? Or like.
Well, now he wants a board seat, and I don't want.
Honestly, I wouldn't even. I'd be a crinkle baggie. Like I love fries. Baggie. Crinkle fries are good.
Yes.
I love
this one was kind of. This one was kind of interesting because I had some DD on it that was proven correct. So obviously Matt had brought it up, and then I said, LOL, they probably told him no. And now he's going public because that's the petty bitch that Kevin MULN is. And don't want to brag too much, but fuck you, I was right. Fuck you, I was right. Fuck you, I was right.
Yeah.
Why is he talking about himself in third person also?
He always does. I'm surprised he doesn't. Like,
oh my goodness, what a pretentious fucking fop.
Like most activists do. Not an activist, bro.
Okay. So I will tell you the nominees for worst grift. Not nominees, sorry, honorable mentions. Remez pretends to be charitable. Kevin Malone's actual securities fraud in GNS. Morant's self-published Connect the Dots book. Rob Carter pandering to MMTLP for ad revenue for his radio show. And Mushroom has no MMTLP, but asks for donations on her X account.
Yeah. Coffee.
So there you go. This next one's going to be interesting. It's weird. CapCut, you saw those first three, and it did the like voiceover. It was a little roboty at times, but it did well. It seemed like the more videos I did, the more the AI, which you can do is, I could do is like I'm speaking now, and I can have like a voiceover thing where it'll like give you this dramatic voice over the top of it. Except the more I used it, it seemed like the worse the AI got at interpreting what I was saying. So I just stopped fucking using it for the videos. So our next is the company awards. So I'm gonna have to stop the video at certain places because I jammed all three of them into one video. The first one,
There's 4 nominees.
Oh yeah, the next
all 3. Oh, okay, category.
All
Okay,
three
got it.
videos dealing with the companies. Yes,
Gotcha.
the next 4 nominees that we're going to be dealing with is for best bankruptcy. Platinum, I'm going to just keep feeding them to you because I'm doing the introduction. Amy's doing the award presentation, and then you will announce the winner.
I'm following along. Don't worry.
Okay. I'll.
I know who the winner is already.
You do.
I do, and it's. Oh, I didn't even vote. Oh my god! But I would have voted for this one.
Okay, so here we go. Awards is Best Bankruptcy of 2025. And the nominees are Wolfspeed, ticker WOLF. Wolfspeed has kind of gotten, a brief trickle around the meltdown boards on Reddit, mainly because the bankruptcy was short-lived. It was a simple reorganization, with most of the laughs coming from the fact that, again, baggies can't read financial documents, and they sure as shit can't read a bankruptcy docket, and so thought that they were going to get a massive amount of windfall haul out of a bankruptcy again. Needless to say, that didn't happen. Other shenanigans that took place during this bankruptcy include that someone had their shares not get reverse split immediately to the dilution that came out of the bankruptcy plan, but the price adjusted and they ended up selling shares they didn't have. As far as we know right now, Wolfspeed still has a future if it can get its production in line. And they say that that's about 2 years out at least, which is better than can be said for a lot of bankruptcies. So in the long run, not a lot of pain for baggies here, because at least there's still a company even if you're in the hole for a lot of money. Chicken Soup for the Soul Entertainment and Redbox CSSE. This one is a bit of a stretch, I admit. There haven't been a lot of good meme stock bankruptcies this year because my qualifier is it has to be actively ongoing for it to count, or it has to have happened in 2025. And sorry, that means that Bed Bath & Beyond does not count. The bankruptcy plan has already been approved. Sorry, not sorry. However, with Chicken Soup for the Soul, it is still ongoing, which is really crazy for a bankruptcy that started in 2024. They just now are selling the Redbox assets. And if you're wondering why this one is on the list, yes, it is a meme stock bankruptcy. In fact, it's the first one I ever covered on this channel back in 2023. Well, not the bankruptcy, but the merger of Redbox, which had come to public markets as a SPAC, into Chicken Soup for the Soul. It's the first time I saw this stupid oddity of people thinking that some public merger was going to squeeze the shorts and Redbox, and oh my goodness, Teresa Perrin and all these idiots that were swirling around this. This was the first actual meme stock that I covered, and the fact that it's still here, and this bankruptcy itself, which has its own bad things. It went from chapter 11 to chapter 7 after it was revealed that the owners of the company were failing to pay employees their benefits. Like, this is maddeningly stupid. Not only are baggies completely long ago wiped out in this company, but the management of the company itself is abysmal. It deserved to die. Begone, Satan.
Tell me who you are and what is Metamaterials?
Welcome to Metamaterials.
It was better days when George Palikaris seemed more like a bumbling science teacher who happened to be running a public company out of Canada rather than the narcissistic asshole he is on X nowadays. Metamaterials went bankrupt specifically after the SEC's investigation into Metamaterials for the MMTLP spin out that went all sorts of sideways and possibly criminal or at the very least civil securities fraud. In the aftermath, the board of directors for Metamaterials kicked George Palikaris to the curb and paid a settlement to the SEC. Needing more cash, they then turned to their shareholders to make a share offering. And George Palikaris, being the petty piece of shit he is, told shareholders to reject allowing the dilution. They did reject it, and Metamaterials went bankrupt. Amazing! But we're not done yet. While George is fighting the SEC in court trying to get around the fact that yes, he is a securities fraudster, he is now in the bankruptcy court helping steer the U.S. trustee into hiring West Christian to go after naked shorts. They've filed subpoenas against NASDAQ, against Virtu, against FINRA, and a whole host of other characters in this wild goose chase fucking witch hunt for the naked shorts and spoofing. It's amazing. It's an absolute clown show. I would say the most clownish fucking bankruptcy I have ever seen. And it's not even close to being over yet.
And tell yourself that's a life education. Get a job.
Dr. Phil McGraw spent the last 20 years yelling at us in our own living rooms.
But he has spent the past year doing, just a light, maybe a little touch of bankruptcy fraud, possibly. Yes, I know this is a bit of a stretch because it's not really a meme stock bankruptcy, but I have gone over it on my live stream show, and it's Dr. Phil's Merit Street Media bankruptcy. I won't go into all the details. You should watch the Legal Eagle video that is playing his B-roll in the background because they go over it in great detail. But to suffice for our purposes, Dr. Phil made an agreement with a Christian cable news network, welched on the deal, all sorts of shenanigans happen. His company, Merit Street Media, goes into bankruptcy, Chapter 11. He tries to organize the bankruptcy so he can run away with all the assets to his new deal that he's going to do with Spectrum in a new company and leave the network and other debt holders high and dry. The bankruptcy court obviously catches wind of this, and all of these shenanigans come out in the bankruptcy. The bankruptcy, much like the Redbox Chicken Soup for the Soul bankruptcy, gets converted from Chapter 11 to Chapter 7 because of all of the shenanigans that are afoot. My goodness, it's funny how all these people who were daytime TV celebrity personalities that we watched when we were kids, now 20 years later we get to know that they are absolute fucking fraudsters. It's amazing. And those are your nominees for the best bankruptcy of 2025. Alrighty. Amy,
and the winner is Metamaterials.
Not a surprise. Not a surprise, I'd say. I definitely think it was the best bankruptcy we had. What was that one bankruptcy you said you were looking into? Because that's one of our honorable mentions. I just couldn't remember what it was.
Oh, the
new
car,
one.
like the AutoZone car guys. Oh, I forget. First
the one
Brands.
where they had the
First Brands.
video and they were like putting their furniture even on like credit. And,
well, now we have iRobot or iRibbit.
Oh.
Yeah, they didn't make the cut. We may save them for next year because their bankruptcy will still be ongoing. Our other honorable mentions is another one that we
it'll
mentioned.
never be as good as the Palicaras with the Wes Christian. Come on.
Oh yeah, second place went to Wolfspeed, obviously.
Yes.
Third place went
Which
to
we
Merit
called
Street
that.
Media.
Remember,
which
we
makes
called that
me
on your show before it happened.
What
What?
one?
The Wolfspeed one.
Yes.
Yes, we did. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We were ahead of the curve.
Yeah, and I had puts that day.
I will
that
say
they
I'm surprised Merit
declared over
Street
the
Media
weekend.
got third place. It kind of breaks my heart a little bit because, like I said, like the Chicken Soup for the Soul one was like the first thing I'd ever followed on this channel.
Oh my God. I remember, you know what is funny? At the beginning of the Bed Bath bankruptcy, people were mentioning that as saying that they were going to get a payout because of like Chicken Soup for the Soul and Redbox.
Oh
and
yeah, but it was like
dividend?
It was really
0.0008 cents or something like that.
Yes. What
It
happened
was like
was
infinitesimal.
Redbox went private and then they SPAC'd it and it immediately tanked hard. Then it was an all-share offering and it was horrible for Redbox investors. And once they realized that there was going to be no...
Oh, that's right. They got like 0.008 of the shares, not of like money, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
So they tried to pump Chicken Soup for the Soul to push up their distribution and ended up causing a mini pump and dump on Chicken Soup right before the conversion.
Was that
I mean,
was it Chicken Soup or
so
was it
much
Redbox?
money off of puts
No,
on
it
that.
was-
Thank you
they pumped-
so much, Teresa Perrin.
Wait, Noisy, no, they pumped Redbox.
No. Well, first they tried to pump Redbox because they thought during the merger it would short squeeze because the shorts would have to cover before the merger. Wrong. They just get converted into Chicken Soup for the Soul. And so when they realized that, they tried to pump Chicken Soup for the Soul because that would push up their Redbox distribution to try and get them back in the money. It was so laughably bad. I mean, and that was my first meme stock that I ever covered. It was great. Some honorable mentions. Sun Nova, we mentioned the residential solar scam that has questionable accounting. Also I didn't include these as mainstream ones, even though they were meme stocks, because this is their second bankruptcy and there are no shareholders. It's Rite Aid, Spirit, and Joanne, all honorable mentions.
I'm still sad about Joanne.
Yes.
Well, they actually made money. Like, I mean, old ladies love Joanne's.
Listen, I love Joanne. I sew, and I loved Joanne, and there's really not a lot of places to get fabric other than that.
It also had it had the markings of a meme stock, but it was also a private company. It was Dr. Phil's own thing. If it was a publicly traded company, absolutely, I'm sure Dr. Phil could have turned it into a meme stock. Absolutely, 100%.
I mean, all he would have to do is put that Cash Me Outside girl on there, right? Cash Me Outside.
They could have even had their own shit coin too, based on that.
What's her name? Bad Barbie or whatever her name is. She looks so
Cash
crazy.
Me Outside coin.
Yeah, Cash Me Outside. How about it?
Oh my goodness. So,
well, she had her own meme coin.
She did.
Mm-hmm.
I must have missed that.
Mm-hmm.
So our next
Bad Bunny or Bad Barbie, I don't know whatever her name is.
This next one won with a landslide. Let me just tell you.
Oh
that.
yeah, it absolutely did. But
100% out of
Our next category is best new meme stock, and we'll get those rolling. For best new meme stock of 2025. This can be a company that only recently has become a meme stock, has been rejoiced within the community, or it can be one that has been forgotten or is not really prominent, coming back into prominence. Say something like one of our contenders for this year. But before I get ahead of myself, the nominees for the category of Best New Meme Stock are...
As you know, I've purchased 4% of Beyond's float ahead of the dilution.
Like I said, some of these are questionable new meme stock picks, Beyond Meat had its run back in 2021 when everyone had the craze during lockdowns for fake processed meat. I don't know why. I don't question it. Let's move on. Fast forward to 2025 when we have some crazed character use AI generation and clearly has a Russian accent. Don't question it. Brings about the return of Beyond Meat. Even though he promoted the company and it had its great run up, and after it's burned back down, he tried to pump it, as you can see in the B-roll video here. Yeah, it didn't work out so hot. We even had oldie but goodies from meme stocks past, like, oh, I don't know, Spencer tried to get in on the hype and then lie about his losses in Beyond Meat. Then we had the lies about dilution didn't happen when all of the bondholders converted their bonds into shares. And of course, the fact that, oh no, they wouldn't pass the reverse split. They wouldn't do that at all. Time and time again, each new narrative, as we know in the meme stock community, gets shot down one by one as the company, desperate for cash, will burn through any shareholder's wallet to get to it. As of currently, Beyond Meat trades about $1 a share roughly, and while the reverse split hasn't come yet, when dilution time comes, you better believe that they will kick it in so they can get more money out of your wallet. Quantum Biopharma, QNTM. This one is not particularly hard to figure out. Okay, set aside their silly, stupid fucking spoofing lawsuit with yet again Wes Christian and everything. All you need to know about this is go back to the video about the 2025 Baggie Awards for worst fucking grip, and then go look at the Kevin Malone one. That's all you need to know about Quantum. Quantum literally hired Kevin Malone to help them manipulate the market for their securities. End of story. That's all you need to know here. And that Kevin Malone took the money that he was paid per their contract to be a paid pumper and then screwed over his own clients. Like, strategy, MSTR. Alright, let's be honest here. MicroStrategy is a Ponzi scheme. I know it, you know it, Michael Saylor knows it, everybody fucking knows it. They all pretended not to know it until Bitcoin came off of its highs. That would not have put it in this category. What did put it in this category is the whole crazed thing that happened a couple weeks ago dealing with JP Morgan and its big kerfuffle with strategy and it getting kicked off of one of the ETFs that it was on, and it causing a big ruckus throughout the Bitcoin crypto bro community that because it dealt with a major bank somehow transmogrified over into the meme stock community, and here we are. I'm sure in some people's minds that MicroStrategy or strategy or whatever the fuck it wants to call itself this week has been a meme stock. But I don't think it's really had that following. It's sort of like, yeah, a lot of people say Tesla is the OG meme stock, but like, is it really a meme stock like in the way we understand it, like with the like super silly following of people? And it was only till a couple of weeks ago that I think that kind of happened, where now all of the idiots that we have known and come to love are suddenly leeching onto MicroStrategy because with their powers combined, they will take down the financial industry as we know it. It's so silly, it's so stupid, and that is why strategy is here, or MicroStrategy, or whatever the fuck. Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac, FNMA and FMCC. Now I know what you're thinking. Noisy, is this an excuse to have Bill Pulte in this video? Yes. But also, it deserves to be here in its own right. And if you don't believe me, go to the Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac subreddit and just start reading it and start going through each of the threads, and you will quickly understand this is a meme stock. They use the same narratives. They use the same language. Don't let the fact that Bill Ackman and Michael Burry follow this stock and that they're mainstream figures delude you from the fact that this is a meme stock. These people are so convinced that the government will release Fannie and Freddie from conservatorship, and that when they do, they will become filthy rich. If that doesn't convince you enough, please do remember that MMTLP baggies Curtis and 100 miles an hour also believe that releasing Fannie and Freddie will lead to the release of all the trapped naked shorts in the conservatorship, and it'll blow up the financial industry. And Michael is also in on this stupidity. Fannie and Freddie are a meme stock. I can't go over all of the ways how in this video. I just don't have enough time. But trust me, it is a meme stock. And those are your 2025 nominees for Best New Meme Stock.
And the winner is
New Eggs.
YND.
Beyond Meat won. I will say about this poll, for a long time during the week, it was a tie between Fannie and Freddie and Beyond Meat, and then suddenly Beyond Meat just like fucking ripped, and it won.
I wonder if they'd like to thank anybody.
I'd like to thank what's his name, Stock Academy on Twitter.
Stockwoods Academy,
yeah, for still pumping this. Thank you.
And Cat the second rate
Capybara, that guy. Yeah, thank you. Very good.
Very good.
I will say the mentioning of Fannie and Freddie has triggered one of our surprise topics for tonight. It is Fannie and Freddie IPO under Trump so far is far from a sure thing. BI reports. No shit. We've been mentioning this for the longest time, that the real main person behind Fannie and Freddie going public is Bill Pulte. And it's hilarious because the baggies on the subreddit absolutely fucking hate Bill Pulte. It's fucking like it's absolutely amazing, the cognitive dissonance that's going on with this whole situation. Amy, you're the expert in this department. Like, what's your thoughts on this whole go public?
Oh, do you have the Curtis trying to talk to Bill Ackman?
I've been saying this from the beginning.
You're jumping way ahead in the script.
I've been saying it from the beginning. Like, they're not going to let it go. This is a cash cow for the government. They're not letting it go. This is Trump you're talking about.
Stop trying to make it happen.
Yeah, stop trying to make fetch happen. Yeah, it's not going to happen.
All righty. So with that, we will do a brief transition here so I can get up our next category. Our next category is for Meme Stock of the Year Award. So we will switch over so that we can enjoy the nominees for this. That is Meme Stock of the Year. I've got 4 candidates for you, and I tried to mix it up a little bit. I know I am not a man of stale memes. I want to find some new memes that we can all enjoy together and make fun of. So this year, I've got a good mix of new and old that we can enjoy together. These are your nominees for Meme Stock of the Year. Genius Group, GNS. Take everything I said about Kevin Malone's situation with Quantum Biopharma and then copy paste it for here, except worse. Not only was it just, a normal pay to play, help us pump the stock kind of thing, but he was literally advising them as to manipulating the stock. He even admits as much, that they drew up and oops, accidentally we misfiled to the SEC kind of thing, and then retracted it, and we called it a bear trap thing, and it was to manipulate the algorithms and burr. This has been the year of Kevin Malone, where he goes and helps shitco companies do literal market manipulation with a wink and a nudge to his fans, pretending like he's not doing anything, knowing that the SEC under Trump won't do a licking fucking thing to him. Metamaterials, MMAT.
If you were paying attention during the bankruptcy section, you know why it's here. All the memes, all the dumb shit. Wes Christian is here, a company that was laughably badly managed, a petty, pretentious former CEO, and oh, by the way, it has the tangled web in the MMTLP saga of market manipulation. You cannot find a better ball to weave, and yes, you might be able to make the argument that the bankruptcy stuff that's going to be really silly will happen next year, but this year, it has delivered in every way possible. AMC Entertainment Holdings, AMC. Call him Chad Adam, call him Aaron, whatever you want to. He knows one thing that will keep all of the baggies in line. And that's the fact that they don't want the metamaterials experience. Every dilution he wants, everyone will vote for, otherwise everybody go to bankruptcy. There is absolutely nothing anybody can do. Ethan and number one cuck John Hartranett can cry into their fucking waifu pillows all they fucking want to, but at the end of the day, if dilution isn't passed, AMC goes to bankruptcy. And the only real answer for AMC people is to just walk away at this point. All of the normal baggies like Soika and OG Baggie Travis from AMC are celebrating this next round of dilution, but it's just absolutely going nowhere fast. As I have always said, AMC is a bankruptcy in everything but name only. Theaters are getting released, leases getting cut, liquidation to shareholders, and oh, on top of that, Adam Aaron even tried to screw the bondholders, which led to its own saga throughout this year that ended up being settled, and ended up in, guess what, more dilution. You cannot write a better script than AMC this past year. And lastly, MULN Automotive, Bollinger Motors, MULN, BINI. You know you are the true king of the con when you need to change your company name to keep the grift alive. 3 more reverse splits in 2025 to add to the 6 already that he had done over the past year and a half. My goodness, you know you are really working the game when NASDAQ has to change its fucking rules at Virtu Financial's fucking request because you are such a fucking shitco. Oh my goodness, David Michery truly is the king of the con. Mic drop.
I'm the CEO, king of deceit. I'm a greedy thug, lonely crook on Wall Street.
Reverse splits and lawsuits. It's a
we
part
have
of
to
this
do-
show.
This is the award for this one.
Alrighty. Platinum, if you would present the award for Best Meme Stock of 2025.
Best Meme Stock of 2025 award goes to GNS.
I'm a little disappointed because, like, MULN I thought was the shoe-in. 3 reverse splits in this year. They got delisted 9 in the past 2.5 years. What the?
Yeah, it's crazy.
AMC and MULN tied for second place. MMAT did not have a ghost of a chance. I have a feeling next year when we start having all of the subpoena lawsuits and all that stupidity, it has a chance for a second win to come next year.
Oh, they'll probably win Best Bankruptcy of 2026.
They're in the running.
They're in the running. Yeah, so they'd be able to win it back-to-back years.
Mm-hmm. I think they can do it.
I believe in them. I believe in them wholly.
Yeah, I really do.
So let's see here. Best new meme stock. I forgot to mention those. So our best new meme stock of the year award, Wolfspeed.
No, we did that.
No, we didn't do the nominees. Not nominees.
Oh,
honorable mentions.
Oh, okay.
Best new meme stock, Wolfspeed, G-Bucks, Remember the one that we did? We had running from bears on. He was
my God, that's right.
balance sheet,
and then we felt bad actually that we were showing him that. We're like, actually, sorry.
We broke him. I think we've thoroughly broken him even further with some of the other financials we've shown him. So when he comes back after the holidays, I think he'll be seriously just he'll be a changed person. The other one, if I had remembered this one before the evening of the show tonight, I'm pretty sure I would have swapped it out for MicroStrategy, and that is Open Door.
Mm.
Oh yeah,
missed opportunity.
Meme Stock of the Year nominees include Fannie and Freddie, GameStop, because I mean it is the only winning meme stock. So I mean you always got to talk about it in the run. Wolfspeed, NextBridge, and DJT. I think before we move on to the ones that are, we got one more video-based award. What we'll do is we will do the sort of participation ribbon ones, and we have one more Lifetime Achievement Award to give out. And then we will do the ones that were not video-based. That way people have the maximum time available to get in those votes. After the last awards are passed, we have some stuff that came up this week that we'll still go over. And then that'll be our show for the evening. We're running at a brisk hour and 15 minutes. So, I mean, we're doing pretty good. Let me back up and we will go. Our next one is the Chart Artist Award. This one should be fun, though I don't think it was much of a contest.
Yeah.
Is the Chart Artist Award. Everyone loves a good bit of technical analysis, but everyone deep down inside knows that it's astrology for Finbro idiots. Our 4 nominees for this category prove that to be more than correct. Those nominees are...
Hey, this is Jim. It's 11:58 a.m. in California on November the 8th. GME is starting to take off, by the way, and it's re-entered its expanding megaphone melt-up fractal. So I think the first targets are a hidden retest at 26.75 for GME, and then we have speed line up into the $30-$40 level, and then...
If you don't know about Jim, or BAM Investor, or as I like to call him, Scam Investor, here is your introduction to him. A chart guru who uses algorithms, according to him, to determine what the mythical short sellers and evil market makers and hedge funds are doing to manipulate your favorite stocks. This guy spent 1 year in a hedge fund, got fired for being probably, more than likely, an incompetent boob, and has been parroting his whole gimmick since the ashes of the great financial crisis in 2012, where he's been most known as the guy who thought that Apple was going to go to $45. Jim knows enough about the market to be dangerous and to make up shit on a whim that sounds convincing, like wet blanket algos and trampoline bottoms and a whole bunch of other fucking nonsense that keeps baggies entertained like a jangling set of keys in front of their face. In reality, though, Jim doesn't know his ass from his fucking elbows, and it is so obvious.
What's going on, guys? Ants Trades back with another video. Pretty much candle for candle. You know, from this breakdown here in March, and I was talking about this on my live stream, I mentioned that this green section here looked a lot like this. So I was like, huh, that's funny.
You know, I'd love to show you a more up-to-date video of Ants Trades, but he has decided to paywall not only his entire catalog of 2025 videos, but the vast majority of his 2024 videos. Ants Trades is most well known in the AMC community for his fractal technical analysis. And if you don't know what fractal technical analysis is, I'll have Tony De Niro here in this wonderful video explain to you exactly what it is.
Fractals is...
I've never heard of that. What's this whole fractal thing?
Oh, you pick a pattern that you like from a year or two ago, You rub it, you flip it, you roll it over, and if it looks good to predict what you think you want to happen for the next time frame, then you paste it on the end of the current chart.
And that perfectly summarizes Ant's Trades grift.
Alright guys, what is up? You are back for another video with Data Zero. This is your daily outlook prediction for stocks and crypto. This video is not financial advice.
Data Zero. Never has a name more perfectly described the product. Data Zero is a live streamer who does do clip segments of his live streams and does a whole litany of meme stocks. He's of a dying breed of TA analyst when it comes to the meme stock community, slathering his chart with so much gobbledygook nonsense that you can't even tell what the fuck is going on. This sort of slop TA kind of gotten away with in the early days of the meme stock community, but nowadays it's kind of passe. Even still, it is amusing in its absolute slapdash method to just try and put so much shit on the board you can divine whatever the fuck you want out of what you put on the screen.
Crypto is now about to enter extreme fear, and we got some major news from the Bank of Japan that they are to start selling ETFs as early as January of 2020.
The information he gives is so important he doesn't even tell you who he is, he just has a low bar that pops up briefly to explain it. It's lottery stocks. Imagine if you created a meme stock chart analysis person that combined all of the best of our 3 previous people into the shittiest meme stock TA analysis. The attempts to make some sort of fake facade that he's some chart guru mixed with splattering the shit screen with everything he can think of TA related plus fractal analysis. Congratulations. You have lottery stocks, and that's exactly what he does. He talks as fast as he possibly can, hoping you will never latch on to a single word and realize he has not a fucking clue about anything. And those are your 2025 Baggie Awards nominees for Chart Artist of the Year.
I wish I had a donkey figurine. It feels like it should be a donkey, but we'll just have to go with dinosaur.
Alrighty, Platinum.
All right, so the winner for this category is, with almost all the votes, BAM Investor.
Yeah, BAM just killed it on X. On YouTube, Lottery Stocks got some votes, and then Data Zero and Lottery Stocks got some votes on Reddit, but it was not enough to surpass the fact that BAM Investor is just that fucking atrocious.
Well, major shout out to you, Copy, because I mean,
yeah, well, there's a story behind that.
That's the first thing I thought of too.
He has an honorable mention because I had not heard anything from anyone about him this whole year, so I figured he stopped doing his stupid fucking TA. And then as soon as I posted this video, everyone on Meltdown was like, where the fuck is you, Copy? And I'm like, what do you mean he doesn't do it? And then people were giving me links. I'm like,
he does.
Of course he does. Are you kidding me? Like, hello. Well, I love this response to you from Hilson on Twitter. He said, did you, Copy, win some sort of lifetime non-achievement award? So that he's not eligible?
I mean, maybe he should.
Right? No, he should, because there's really nothing more like
once you've charted a stock that does not trade
that doesn't
anymore.
Exist. Right. Like,
yeah,
where do you go?
Like 2 years later.
No, I will say if he was in the poll, maybe it would have been competitive at least.
Right. For sure. Yeah. Yeah, that would have been a tough one. I don't even know who I would have voted for. So who knows?
The problem, I think, is while I knew most of the other people I picked, nobody else did. Nobody knew.
Right, I've never
stocks.
heard of the other 3.
Absolutely no one knew Ants Trades. The only reason I knew of him was because of Tony. And Trader Zero, the only reason I knew about him was from following, oh my goodness, Manuel, help me out here. Scotty Finance. Because we talked about his stupidity all the time on his live stream. So, yeah, the other honorable mention from Chart Artist is Blue Box Guy. He's apparently a BBBY guy that was mentioned on Meltdown. I had never heard of him either. So,
I don't know who that is either.
There you go. I I think before we get to these last ones, I
have the participation awards.
Well, okay, we're not to the participation awards yet, but
AMC
yes,
point?
those are perfect. Those are perfect.
No, but I can go. Huh?
What is it?
I can go get the AMC one if you want.
Oh no, I thought that's what it was.
No, there is chocolate.
I'm doing
one
last
is silver
to make sure there isn't
one is
anything.
silver and one is chocolate.
Oh,
I mean,
blue
one is
box.
gold.
Oh God, he's. Ugh.
All right. So the first one we're going to do is one I have actual clips of. So that would be okay. So I got that one. I got that one. I got that one. Those three. Oh yeah, I forgot to pull that one off of the. So our next award that we're going to do. 1 second here.
What was that noise?
So our next award that we're going to do is for the Michael Goldberg honorary Sent from My iPhone award. This one, we have a series of videos, and I'm going to announce it, which means that we're going to, instead of, oopsies.
Feels like he should get a big award, though.
Well, he should get a big award for just being Michael Goldberg. But let me 1 second here. We're going to minimize because I'm going to play these, but we're going to be along the side here because I have to announce them beforehand, the nominees. So our first nominee is Larry Chang says, I have no involvement with Bed Bath & Beyond, Teddy, Butterfly, or any variant thereof of the three. So that's our first nominee.
He's under NDA. He can't say anything.
Look at the first thing, like the first comment. Sorry.
Is that what they say? Is that what it says?
It says, why won't you take questions on Teddy or DK Butterfly or on any of your live streams if you're not involved? They're always the most requested topic. And look at PP. I think because he's not involved, there's no reason here to.
Hey, look, when PP is being the voice of reason,
he's focused on Grove and GME, and I respect that.
Yeah, I mean, fair play. The next one is Bill Ackman shuts down Curtis naked short theory.
You unmute. Curtis, it looks like you're live. Why don't you go ahead?
Good morning, Bill. Thank you for the presentation. I think it was an excellent job. And as a retail investor, invested in both companies, I would definitely be in favor of your proposal. So hopefully it's considered. I do have a question pertaining to in 2008, before global financial crisis or amidst global financial crisis, both of these companies were naked short sold to the point that the SEC had to prohibit, amongst other U.S. financial institutions, they had to prohibit naked short selling of both entities from an emergency SEC order. What do you see? So project that these are ultimately uplisted to the New York Stock Exchange, whether by the end of the year or the beginning of the year. Government maintains an equity stake of 80%. What prohibits whether foreign actors or other financial institutions from targeting these companies?
Yeah, look, I think number one, these first of all, I wouldn't be short Fannie and Freddie on a relisting as the administration says, look, we're taking, considering we're accounting for the repayment of the preferred, we're exercising our warrants. These are going to be like sovereign, assets of the sovereign fund assets of the United States government, and we're going to be working on optimizing these enterprises. I wouldn't worry about short sellers. And yeah, there are rules against naked short selling. I don't think there's a ton of quote unquote naked short selling that actually takes place. So I would be very bullish on.
Oh, whoops! Not a lot of naked short selling, if at all. Oh, oops. Our number 3 nominee is Marcus Lemonis shutting down
Eileen.
Sorry.
That one location should have. So we should see something here shortly, but we will be relying on Kirkland's and Amy Sullivan to deliver that very concrete date and information.
Thank you.
Absolutely. I'm going to open it up. EYLEN, I think I said that right. EYLEEN.
See, I'm not the only one.
Good morning, Marcus. How are you?
Doing well, thank you.
Awesome. I just had a couple of questions. The first, you said you bought assets, the Bye Bye Baby asset from Dream on Me. However, from what I understood, it was the IP and originally it was shared. Are you sharing this IP with anyone?
This IP is going to be wholly owned. Today, Dream on Me wholly owns the assets. The assets include the website, the domains, the databases. So Dream on Me owns 100% of the Bye Bye Baby assets today. They own that inside of the BBBY acquisition company. Our company is buying 100% of the assets. It is not shared with anybody else. There is no fee to pay anybody else, and nobody else has any rights to those assets.
Okay. Also, so there's no other partnership internally with BBBY acquisition?
BBBY Acquisition Co. is the seller of the assets to us. Dream on Me owns BBBY Acquisition Company. When we pay our $5 million and they wind down their business here in the next several months, that entity will no longer possess that name, and those assets will be under BYND's control.
Also, is this just for the US or is it for Canada as well?
It's global rights to Bye Bye Baby.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate it.
Yes, ma'am.
Oof. Big
Sir,
oof.
$1 billion, I believe.
Big oof. And our last nominee, this was from our Halloween show. This was Chad, Beyond Meat investor relations guy, tells them that, yeah, the dilution is real. Right.
And then we got to
Yeah.
the basic. Well, it's a little hard to see on here because so they contacted investor relations, and investor relations. While we got cut off from the sent from my iPhone. I'd like
but you need to read the original message, because like I posted this to that Stopwitz guy when he said that they're not lawyers or whatever and they don't know securities law, and I said the original message is like almost verbatim the misinformation that you've been spreading, right? Like it's the new 326 million shares that were issued. Are these readily tradable by a retail investor? Are they only issued to convertible note holders and unable to be sold to retail? If possible, could you please explain to me like I'm five and in layman terms, blah. But that's exactly what he's been saying, right? So trying to say that they're not SEC lawyers or they don't like blah, 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 that like whatever.
Oh, you mean this?
Yeah, whatever deflection he was trying to use. I'm like, they quite literally quoted you, and his answer was, they are tradable.
All righty.
Oh dear.
Votes are in.
Oh dear.
Votes are in. Platinum, who's our winner?
Wait, so winner so it's going to be a big award, right?
Yeah, this is a big award.
Okay.
Is Marcus Dunks on Eileen.
Oh, there we go. It was a close
Thank you, Eileen, for requesting a mic. We appreciate you.
Yeah, it was a close race to the end. Larry Chang came in second place. Ackman Dunks on Curtis came in third. There were no votes for Beyond Meat IR Relations being the big boys that they are, I guess. Darn. I kind of liked that one.
Eileen. That's
yeah, I mean, it's a Bed Bath & Beyond baggie. They've been cleaning up these awards. Yeah. Just saying. So our next category is for the SovSit Lawsuit Award. We only have a video for one of them. We're going to do that one last. I should have clipped out them because I know we talked about them, but I didn't have time for that. We're going to play the video one last, so that way I can send a secret message to our award presenter as to who won. So our first one is Donahue George versus FTX, the AMC tokenized shares stupidity conspiracy theory. The second one is Scott Trout versus the SEC, where he was asking for a writ of mandamus to get back MMTLP's extra 2 trading days. Number 3 was Willis v. Aaron, the appeal where Nelson Willis got sanctioned because he's a SovSit idiot. Our last one comes with a video, and it is Jeffrey Curzon before the Bed Bath & Beyond bankruptcy court trying to get a share count. And here we go.
You tell me why.
Because it's Chapter 11 and there's a possibility for an exit. So if I'm a billionaire and I see that all these creditors are owed money and I'm sympathetic to that, I'll write the estate a check for whatever they're owed and take the equity and take the tax benefits. But if I don't know how to distribute it to the equity because I don't know how many there were.
Yeah, but there's no equity to distribute it to.
Sorry to interrupt, but you do enforce the plan in Class 9, assuming if all creditors are paid and there's still money left over in the pot, that would benefit Class 9.
Yeah, I guess you know what? If that ever happens,
to distribute
we'll cross that bridge if and when we come to it. I have a feeling that I might not be here when that point, if that point ever arrives, because from my understanding is that at the moment the case is administratively insolvent and there's hundreds of millions of dollars owed to secured creditors still and unsecured creditors, or billions, I don't know, billions. So, I can't speculate, sir. I cannot speculate. So,
but isn't it relevant?
All righty, and our winner.
Oh, look, I look for a Shopstead Award.
All right, and the winner, I'm actually surprised by this one, is Willis versus Aaron.
It was down to the line. Like the deciding vote came from the YouTube side. It was tied on X, and then it got broken by the X side.
Well, here you go, Willis. Don't sell it to pay your sanctions.
Was it Curzon? Was Curzon runner-up? Because I feel like
no, the runner-up was Trout v. SEC.
Oh, okay, all right.
We look. I know why, because after I dropped the first awards, I had all the MMTLP fans screaming, "Why isn't the MMTLP stuff in the awards ceremony noisy? Where's all the MMTLP stuff? They're crazy too. Michael shouldn't get all the fun." So I'm not surprised about it coming in second place. Coming in third place was Curzon. And then there was no love for Donahue George, the disbarred attorney who is...
Nobody likes him. The bar doesn't like him.
So our last award was the YouTube-only award. Some people may have not known that that award was there, but it was there in the chat. I did mention it, and I did give links to it. We have our vote. Now, this one, I am going to allow you guys to vote in because, like, nobody really got the chance to vote in it. I probably should have let you guys do the other two, but whatever. So, who do we think is our meme stock bigot of the year? Chris Soika, Michael AME, Nelson Willis, or Ramiz? Platinum,
Michael.
who's your vote?
I think Ramez.
All right.
I don't know. It's
Amy.
I don't know. I mean, Michael asked someone how black they have to be to say the N-word.
And also put
I gotta go Michael.
Netanyahu in
About
blackface.
Ramez, though. That's the thing. Like, he was talking about Ramez saying it, remember?
And I feel like I gotta go Michael.
So, I don't know.
I'm going to go Chris Soika because AMC baggies never get the awards they deserve for being
He's a
absolute
misogynist, but I mean, I guess he is a bigot too. Yeah. I guess.
Well, I mean, he's also an anti-Semite and has this hard-on for Islam. He is what I would call a Christian nationalist. He is absolutely of the Nick Fuentes blend of absolute shitbag. So, yeah, he's going to at least get one vote. So the winner, obviously, is Michael AME. Ramez did come in second place. Yes, the award they deserve. Before we get to our general meme stock topics to close out the show, we do have our participation awards and lifetime achievement awards. Now, some of these I came up with when I got honorable mentions, and I thought that these people just deserve their own award. Some of these were Platinum came up with some awards ideas, and I just couldn't create a category to vote on. And so there was just one person that perfectly fit the idea of the award in question. So that's what makes up these awards. Let me get switched over. So our first award, did it accidentally? Yes, it did. One second. I'm going to switch over to this. So our first award is the award for largest ape sock puppet army. And that award goes to Ortex Guy, or as he's known on Meltdown, Portex Guy, from the AMC community. If you will present, Amy, the participation award. Awesome. Amazing. The next award is actually a good award. It's not like a shitting on people award. It's called the Leaving Omelos Award. Some of you will get the very niche reference. Others of you will be going to Google to get the joke for the niche reference. But the Leaving Omelos Award goes to many people over on the AMC zone who are former AMC baggies who are saying that they're quitting the cult, along with many people on Meltdown who have also been former baggies who have basically said, after years of being in the cult, I'm leaving the cult. So, actually, Amy, why don't you get one of the big trophies for these people?
Oh, okay.
Because they deserve to be... Congratulations for quitting the cult. Legitimately. Enjoy your monkey.
Enjoy your monkey.
This one is a Lifetime Achievement Award. This one actually came from Platinum, and it's the Average Down into Oblivion Lifetime Achievement Award. And don't feel too sorry about Mr. Curzon missing out on that previous award, because he wins this one in spades. He was in the MMAT bankruptcy, the Bed Bath & Beyond bankruptcy, and as you see here, the Express bankruptcy. We have him arguing before the Express bankruptcy and the Bed Bath & Beyond bankruptcy on our channel.
Okay, I'm gonna go change a little bit. Is this run proof yet? I'm just gonna go put on my shirt because this dress is itching me.
No problem. So that's that award. I mean, Platinum. We both have been kind of following the adventures of Jeffrey Curzon for a bit, so I think well deserved, wouldn't you say?
Oh my gosh! I mean, the fact that he's an actual you call him pro se, but he's a real lawyer.
Yes. He's only pro se because he can only represent himself unless he's actually appointed to represent people. But
true.
Yes.
Yeah.
He is registered to the bar. He has a license to practice law, and he's absolutely crazy.
Yeah.
The next one will trigger another one of our special topics for the night before we do topics, and that is the award for Bankruptcy Isn't Bankruptcy Award, and that goes to Jake 2B for this one, where he admits that he's not followed the lawsuit in over a year. I mean, not the lawsuit, but the bankruptcy in over a year. Platinum, you said you had more to this story.
Oh, well, all I said was, that was kind of shocking to me that he has not been following it for the last... Well, I mean, I guess not really shocking because it's not good, right? Like, if you're trying to pretend like, hey, we didn't get zeroed out, guys. I wouldn't follow it either. But, for anybody who, actually cares, there are things that are going on. I can probably break it down in, probably less than a minute. Let me just... here we go. Do you see that?
Yes. It went away on me. There we go.
Okay. Let me see if I can make it bigger. All right. So this is what's going on. So far, they paid out $192 million. I mean, we did a video in October of 24 that pretty much said where the money's coming from and where the money's going, right? The money's coming from lawsuits, and it's going to the claims, right? So they've paid out class 3 and 4. They've paid out, let's see. That's the tax claims. Well, they have to pay out to 3 and 4. They have to do at least $515 million plus interest. And they have not done that at all. So far, they've paid out for total is $385 million total. So that's before.
They're lucky they got that.
That's before the bankruptcy was confirmed and after. Because after it was confirmed, so far he's made payments totaling $158 million for class 3 and class 4 because they're the same. Interest and fees of $28 million. So the longer this goes, the more interest and fees there are. The unsecured claims are still, $3 billion. That's about it. So yeah, if you
the
want
judge
to,
was like billions, I think. Yeah, it's billions.
yeah, look at Doc 4455 that was filed this month, right? You can be current, unlike Jake. You can know exactly what's going on.
So Jake gets the silver award then.
Yeah.
There's your participation trophy.
Our next award is one that's really popular. It's going to the Bed Bath. It's going not to the Bed Bath Beyond community. It's going to the MMTLP community because they constantly are hitting the resend button on this award, and it's called the My Child as a Prop Award.
Oh, ugh, this is awful.
Why is this
8 years old. 3 years ago, I didn't know what a stock was. Now I know 5 letters that changed my life. MMTLP. Then one day, Dad sat us down and said that the money got frozen. We can't touch it. Nobody knows when we will get it back. Dad works 2 jobs and falls asleep at the table.
So obviously reading from a script.
I stopped asking for new crayons because I know the answer is not right now. I'm 8. That's half of my life. That's 4 Christmases with no gymnastics, dance, karate, or swimming lessons.
Oh my God.
Hey, but how do you feel that so many people have been hurt?
Wait, he's fucking like. I didn't.
I mean, it's effective. Part. It is. It's effective.
It's disgusting. It's effective in like, you know,
the worst way.
Child.
Yeah, the worst way.
I mean, imagine not taking accountability like in such a way. I mean, that is just insane.
And then making your daughter read that.
You could have just thrown your money into an index fund and been up over 5 years.
Lot.
73% in VTI at least, right? So, I mean, you chose to put your money into an OTC penny stock, and now you're mad about it, and you're going to get your kid involved. Like, it's just gross.
I stopped asking for new crayons. Like,
I know, right? Like, I want to almost like send her money.
Yeah, I'll buy her new crayons.
Just so long as the dad doesn't take it to obviously do stupid shit.
He'll just YOLO into
like
some sort of dumb shit.
It's just gross.
Anyway. So our Lifetime Achievement Award winner.
Patrick Byrne?
Yes. He wins the Lifetime Achievement Award for grifting. Have you seen his most recent post where he's talking about how he basically unlocked the whole naked shorts thing and all this stuff that he's been posting on X as of recently? This guy, I've always said, him and originally when he was the Overstock CEO, is the Roswell crash site of naked shorts. Every stupid fucking conspiracy theory that the meme stock community uses came from this dipshit, this conspiratorial fuckwad, who last check was sued, not Joe Biden, his son, Hunter Biden, for defamation, got cross-sued by Hunter Biden in a cross-suit. And when Hunter Biden asked for discovery, he skipped town and got a default judgment against him. He's on every possible MAGA conspiracy show that you've ever thought about. This guy is an absolute nut job and a loon. And then you wonder why the meme stock community is a bunch of alt-right conspiratorial nut job loons. This is the guy that birthed it all. He's a fucking dipshit. Congratulations on your Lifetime Achievement Award.
This one?
Sure.
Here you go, sir.
All righty. We've got some actual stuff. I'm going to save one award for the end because it's going to replace our stupid tweet of the week. Because I'm not going to do a pick your favorite stupid tweet of the year. That seems like a lot of effort.
It does seem like a lot of effort.
But we do have some interesting stuff. Let me see if I can find where it was. This one was kind of interesting that I saw. So apparently there's some sort of I don't know why I was clicking on there. Some sort of FTC investigation into the company that owns PSA. I was not aware. I'm not going to pretend like I had gotten much chance because I've been working on the show. So I haven't really gotten to look into that too hard.
I haven't even heard this.
Yeah.
Well, I heard of that. I think it's because they just bought out Beckett or whatever it is, the other card grading company. And so I think they're trying to say that that's a monopoly. Time to investigate.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to go very far under the Trump administration.
so
Just
either.
me.
Absolutely
Just me. Just throwing it out there.
Yeah, just throw Trump a couple Pokemon cards. It'll be good.
Oh my goodness.
What's the highest level? 10?
Yep, PSA 10.
Sticking with GameStop, we have Michael Burry is a shill. Apparently, if you're lending out your shares to the evil short sellers, then a pox upon your fucking house.
I mean, that's smart.
Yeah, it is.
But the percentages were through the roof, weren't they?
Well, he said he got high double digits is what he said.
I mean, that's a great return. Annualized. Absolutely. Take that every time. Apparently, Reese Politics also was having a huge feud with Michael Burry, and Michael Burry blocked him for basically saying that if you don't, talk about the naked shorts and all the stuff like that, then, you're just a boomer, even though Burry is Gen X. Whatever. I would have blocked this dipshit too. So, yeah. I'm trying to see if there. Oh, yeah. And that pretty much. Let me see if there was anything else I had. Did you guys happen to have anything out of curiosity? Just trying to think of stuff that might have slipped through the cracks.
I'm trying to think of something that happened. I don't know that much happened this week, did it?
Oh, there's that new chick that's
come
into the MMTLP community.
Yeah.
Don't worry, the nuke is coming.
Conspiratorial. She's like a soft sit.
Yet another MAGA conspiratard that's come into the MMTLP community.
She's telling everybody they don't have to pay taxes.
What?
Yeah.
Yes, that's like her big thing. That's what she's famous for. Is that they collect taxes.
Just don't even do your taxes.
Is illegal. Yeah. Like I'm pretty sure she hasn't filed taxes in I don't know how many years.
Wow, that'll be interesting when the IRS.
So we'll see a headline at some point of her being arrested for tax evasion, but
yeah, is it going to be before or after this?
She says it's illegal for them to collect taxes.
We'll have them on Charles. We'll have her on Charles Payne's show in an orange jumpsuit.
It's illegal, and she's having a press conference in front of the SEC.
Oh, I'm sure. Absolutely.
I guess after the new year, so that's something to look forward to. 26.
Oh, yeah.
Totally, and she'll be dropping the nuke.
Well, now it's like
there's a nuke
got downgraded from a nuke recently, didn't it?
We don't talk about the downgrade.
Yeah, but apparently Charles Payne is checking her work.
All right.
Right. Yeah. But I think that might
Your work
be
of not paying taxes. He's not going to let you say that on his show, bro.
Oh my goodness. If there was a stupid tweet of the week, it would be this. Oh,
what's
man.
Bitcoin at right now?
Doing better than MicroStrategy, I can almost guarantee you. Like, if you needed any confirmation that MicroStrategy is a meme
oh, it's at
stock,
88.
This picture right here does it.
Diamond hands cut the turkey.
You know,
I love it.
if
We
you've been
love
diamond
it.
handing strategy, you might not be able to afford a turkey for Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. So, our last category was a last minute suggestion. I modified it a little bit because I don't want to go that far. The original idea was to call it the D Squad Award, and I'm not going to do that. We're going to call it the Cardboard is Surprisingly Sturdy Award. It's for the person most likely in 2026 to be living either in their parents' basement, a car, or on the street, or go through a divorce or have their children taken away from them. They can't be someone who already has this problem going on. It has to be someone that is most likely to have this happen. In
somebody in MMTLP lives in the bushes, apparently. That's what Brian told me. There's people living in bushes.
So how we're going to do this, we're going to treat it like we would with Meme Stock of the Week. We will all give our nominees, and then we will have a vote. So who do you think is most likely to qualify for being, like, we could even call it the Baggie Travis Award at this point. Who do you think is going to be living in their Toyota Corolla next year or not?
I mean, this
Vinegar, give me some names. I need help.
Yeah, this is a really big pool of people, but
I know that's exactly what they said when they offered it up. It's like, that's gonna be a really big pool of people.
Yeah, doesn't he live in his car?
I thought he did. I don't know. His wife might be working now, so I don't know.
I know I had one in my head, but I've been also finishing off this bottle of wine. So, I gotta come up with something. Maybe we can pull the audience here. I can give you about 50 names.
Vinny probably does know.
Here you go, Amy, for rubbing my axe.
Well, he did have to sell his $80 million house, right?
Oh yeah.
He's liquidating his assets. Yeah, Vinny probably would be better at this.
I haven't heard of anyone. Let me.
No, PP.
There. Okay. I'll take that one. So Amy's got.
Is this for next year?
Next year, they will either be homeless, living with their parents, or divorced.
Oh dear. All right.
Living with their parents, divorced, or in a box or a car. Yeah, I mean, if we're gonna go like you've got to pick like bags. I'm gonna go. I know who it was. I'm gonna go with Jack Schmitty from the MMTLP community, the one that constantly is banging on about Ramen being a pedo.
Yeah, we know who he is.
Well, the audience might not.
You have to quantify it.
Who you got, Amy?
I said PP.
Well, that's what Platinum already took, I thought.
No, that was me.
Okay. Who you got, Platinum?
I don't know. I have nobody. I'm gonna abstain. I have no idea.
We'll just throw Ramiz in there because you know he's gonna go back to mommy.
Okay, don't you have to be married already? Like.
No.
That's the guy on AMC
option.
Zone who goes to the movies multiple times a day. Is that what's that guy's name?
Oh, you know what? Let's no. I got one better. We will put in
Mehul. Isn't that him?
We'll put
I don't know. He's on AMC Zone.
I don't know.
We'll put in Chris Sojka. We'll put in Sojka since we got an AMC fill in there. Let's go. So those three. Okay. Those will be our three. If you are on the YouTube side, you can vote as normal. If you are on Rumble, if you're on X, if you are on Twitch, voice vote. We will take it in the chat. I have a feeling this poll is going to go about the way I think it is. So give that some time to simmer. We are going to be gone for the holidays after this. Weekly turn up. I don't know who that is. We're going to be gone for the holidays. We may have a New Year's Eve live stream, gaming live stream like we did on Halloween. We may not. Depends how I'm feeling. Depends how the crew's feeling, whether it's just me or we have everybody. Really just depends how things go.
PP.
So
God, what again?
So it depends on how that's going. If if not, we will see you the Saturday after New Year's for the regular show that we normally do. We will have probably plenty to talk about, as we will have, what, 2 weeks worth of
Look what Spidey
bullshit?
said. The U.S. government will confiscate all of Strategy's Bitcoin once the DOJ and SEC drops the Ponzi case on him. That actually is like the least surprising outcome.
I know, right?
Well, what if when they tried to do that, they discovered that he doesn't even own any Bitcoin?
Oh no! Well, then that would be a
What if
fraud.
he's just been
That
saying
would be
this
the best
whole
part.
time
Oh my goodness.
and hasn't even bought any.
There you go.
Oh, that's sweet.
Aw.
All righty. So the votes are in. Looks like over on the YouTube side, PP Seeds wins outright, including rubbing my axe. So
I think the winner needs to be declared next year when it happens.
That's
Well, I mean,
fair.
we're making predictions. This is the prediction market.
So the prediction. So we're doing like the poly market prediction. So far the predictions are in. It'll be
Yes or
PP
no?
Seeds. But
Mm-hmm.
we'll come back again next year, see if any of these candidates actually make the threshold.
That's it.
I think even though I lost the popularity vote, that that Mr. Schmitty has a nice inside track about living in his fancy BMW before the end of the year.
They built a treehouse, so maybe he could live there.
Look, I'll also say it may be a fiercer competition than we think for best bankruptcy of the year, because we know before the end of the year that MULN's filing for bankruptcy, right?
Well, yeah, we already have.
Before the end?
Ocelot has the dates that we all picked for that.
I picked New Year's Eve.
I think
Well-
I picked Did I say no? I think I picked March. I don't remember.
Yeah. So
I know which date I picked because it was the day that the Bed Bath & Beyond
September
bankruptcy was consummated. I went for the memes.
I think I picked March of 26. Maybe March 15th or something. I don't know. I'd have to check with Ocelot.
So,
Or was it January?
it has been a great evening and a great year in general to hang out with all you folks. And I hope that you hang around for next year, because I'm sure we will have plenty to talk about, plenty of memes, and plenty of good times. So all you folks have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and we will see you next year.
Merry Christmas. Happy New Year.